Hey there, welcome to the research segment of My Therapy Room podcast. This is where we dive deep into the fascinating world of psychology, mental health, education and everything in between. But wait, before we get started, make sure you're armed with a refreshing drink of your choice to keep those taste buds tingling and a trusty notepad and pen to jot down all those aha moments. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single nugget of wisdom that we're about to unleash. So whether you're a therapy newbie or a seasoned pro, get ready to have your curiosity ignited and your passion for mental wellness reignited. So grab that drink, grab that notepad and pen, and let's defy the ordinary together. Get ready to have your socks knocked off and your brain buzzing with excitement, and let's dive into the research segment of My Therapy Room podcast. Let's dive into the fascinating world of personality trait theories and why people behave the way they do. Now, who doesn't love analysing people based on personality traits theories? It's like putting on your detective hat and trying to unravel the mysteries of human behaviour. So with that being said, let's get started. Personality trait theories provide us with a framework to understand and categorise different aspects of a person's personality. One popular theory is the Big Five personality traits, also known as the Ocean model. It includes openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. These traits help us understand how people differ from one another in terms of their behaviour, emotions, and cognition. Now, why do people behave the way they do? That's the million-dollar question. There are a multitude of factors that influence our behaviour, such as genetics, upbringing, culture, and life experiences. It's like a cocktail of ingredients that shapes who we are. For instance, let's take extroversion. Some people are outgoing, social butterflies, while others are more reserved and prefer their own company. This can be influenced by a combination of genetic predispositions and environmental factors. Maybe someone grew up in a big lively family where socialising was the norm, while another person had a more introverted nature and preferred quieter activities. It's like a mixtape of nature and nurture. But hold on, we can't overlook the impact of situational factors on behaviour. The same person might behave differently in different situations. Think about it. You might be the life of the party at a social gathering, but prefer a cosy night in with a book on other occasions. Our behaviour is influenced by the context we find ourselves in, whether it's the people around us or the environment we're in. Now let's back up our claims with some references. When it comes to personality trait theories, one of the most influential references is the work of psychologists Costa and McCrae, who developed the Big Five model. Their research has been widely cited and replicated, providing a solid foundation for understanding personality traits. If you're interested in delving deeper into the topic, I recommend checking out the book, Personality Psychology: Domains of Knowledge About Human Nature, by Randy J. Larson and David M. Buss. It's a great resource that explores various personality theories and their implications. Let's dive into Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis. Let's explore how his personality theory can shed some light on why some people engage in social bullying. And let's uncover, or try to uncover, why some people, especially the ladies, get a kick out of bullying their fellow ladies. It's not the most pleasant trait, but boy, is it fascinating. Now, could there be something missing in their lives? Let's play detective and find out. You see, when it comes to bullying, there's a whole lot going on in the minds of these mean girls. It's like a psychological soap opera. But don't worry, I've got my magnifying glass ready, and we're about to uncover some interesting theories. Now, one theory suggests that some individuals who enjoy bullying others might be experiencing a sense of power and control. It's like their little way of boosting their ego and feeling like the queen bees of the social scene. But hey, maybe deep down, they're just craving some attention and validation. It's like they're saying, hey, look at me, I'm in charge. But hold on, let's not forget about the drama factor. Bullying can sometimes be driven by a need for excitement and entertainment. It's like they're starring in their own reality show, stirring up trouble and creating chaos. Oh, the thrill of it all. Now, as for the question of what might be lacking in their lives, well, it's like trying to figure out the missing ingredient in a recipe. Maybe they're feeling insecure or unhappy with themselves, and putting others down gives them a temporary sense of superiority. It's like a band-aid for their own wounds, you know? But hey, let's not forget that every individual is unique and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with ever-changing pieces. There could be a multitude of factors at play, like personal experiences, social dynamics, and even plain old human complexity. Now, I must admit, researching this stuff is like being a detective in a mystery novel. It's fascinating, albeit a bit unpleasant. So, let's keep exploring, shall we? Because the human mind is full of surprises, and understanding why people behave the way they do is like trying to crack the code to a secret treasure chest. So brace yourself, because we're about to dive into the depths of the human mind. According to Freud's psychoanalytic theory, our personality is composed of three elements: the ID, the ego, and the superego. The ID represents our primitive instincts and desires seeking immediate gratification. The superego, on the other hand, represents our internalized moral values and societal norms. And smack in the middle is the ego, trying to balance the demands of both the ID and the superego. Now, when it comes to social bullying, Freud's theory can offer some intriguing insights. Bullies who engage in social bullying might have certain psychological dynamics at play. For instance, the ID's aggressive instincts and desire for dominance could be overpowering their superego's moral compass. They might be seeking power, control, and attention through negative means, like belittling or ostracizing others. Additionally, Freud's concept of defense mechanisms might come into play here. Bullies might be using defense mechanisms like projection, where they unconsciously attribute their own insecurities or flaws onto others. By putting others down, they might be trying to deflect attention from their own vulnerabilities. Now, let's back up our claims with some references, shall we? When it comes to Freud's personality theory and its application to bullying, an interesting study to check out is Personality and Bullying, Exploring the Role of the Dark Triad by Claire Fox and David R.L. O'Neill. It delves into the relationship between personality traits, including aggression and bullying behaviour. Another insightful resource is the book Bullying and Harassment in Schools, a critical analysis of the research literature by Mona O'Moore and Stephen James Minton. It explores various psychological perspectives on bullying, including Freudian theory, and their implications for understanding the roots of bullying behaviour. Now, it's important to note that while Freud's theory can offer some valuable insights, it's not the only perspective on bullying behaviour. There are multiple factors at play, including social dynamics, individual experiences, and environmental influences. It's a complex puzzle that researchers continue to explore. Let's explore another perspective on bullying behaviour, shall we? One interesting lens to consider is the social learning theory. According to the social learning theory, individuals learn behaviours through observation, imitation, and reinforcement. In the context of bullying, this theory suggests that people may engage in bullying behaviour because they have observed or experienced it in their social environment and have learned that it can be an effective way to exert power or control over others. Here's how it works. Imagine a child growing up in an environment where they witness others, such as family members, peers, or even media figures, engaging in bullying behaviour. They observe how the bullies gain social status, attention, or other rewards through their actions. This observation can influence the child's own behaviour and beliefs about what is acceptable or effective. The social learning theory also highlights the role of reinforcement. If a person engages in bullying behaviour and receives positive outcomes or rewards, such as increased popularity or a sense of power, they are more likely to continue engaging in such behaviour in the future. On the flip side, if they face negative consequences or disapproval, it may discourage them from continuing their bullying behaviour. It's important to note that the social learning theory doesn't excuse or justify bullying behaviour. Instead, it offers insights into how learned behaviours and environmental factors can contribute to the development and maintenance of bullying tendencies. It emphasises the influence of social interactions, role models, and the reinforcing consequences of those behaviours. Now, it's worth mentioning that the social learning theory is just one perspective among many that help us understand bullying behaviour. Other theories, such as the frustration-aggression theory or the social dominance theory, provide additional insights into the underlying motivations and dynamics of bullying. By considering multiple perspectives, we can develop a more comprehensive understanding of bullying behaviour and work towards creating environments that promote empathy, respect, and positive social interactions. The human mind is a complex web of influences, experiences, and interactions. Exploring different perspectives allows us to gain a broader understanding of the multifaceted nature of good and bad behaviour. And that's a wrap, folks. We've come to the end of another mind-boggling research segment on My Therapy Room podcast. And to all our listeners out there, thank you for joining us on this wild and wonderful segment. We hope you learned and maybe even pondered a few big questions along the way. Remember, the quest for knowledge never ends, so keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep embracing. That's what makes us beautifully human. Catch you on the next one.